Hey YouTube, it's Tanya. How you doing? How you living? I am doing a video response to dcd20002's. So her question to me is, and this is my first video response, I'm so excited. Her question to me is, how often do you use the KimmayTube leave-in conditioner? And how do you wear your hair during the week? So she wants to know how often I use the conditioner and what my daily regimen, weekly regimen is. So let's get it started. And this, I'm showing you, this is Kinky-curly's Not Today. Okay, so you see that. This is the KimmayTube leave-in conditioner recipe. So you can see this is a little bit thicker than this is, and a little bit darker because of the ingredients. And I keep this refrigerated, and we'll get into that later. But I keep this in the refrigerator so that it keeps. So I use the KimmayTube leave-in conditioner recipe, and we're going to just call this a KT recipe. I leave the KTR in. I use it, I would say 2 to 4 times a week. And the reason why I say that is whenever I wash my hair, I will use this product. So depending on what my agenda is for the week, that depends on how frequently I wash my hair. If I have meetings, if I'm at a conference, I'm going to wash my hair every day just because I want that defined curl look. For me, I want the more defined look when I'm in a business meeting. That's just me. It's my personal preference. So I'm going to wash my hair. If I'm doing another regimen where I kind of want the fro look, then I might not wash my hair as frequently. I'll probably wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. And then on day 2 and day 3, to get that second and third day hair, I'll just use a spray bottle and super saturate my hair, or actually just stick it underneath the faucet and get it fully wet. And then I'll apply more product depending on what style I'm going for. So, and again, if I'm not in a meeting, I will do second and third day hair with the Kinky-curly also. I'll just spray my hair down and add a little bit of Kinky-curly around the edges, because the Kinky-curly is still in there, it's just dry. So if you add more moisture back to it, you can revive it. And I'm sure that regimen will change as my hair gets longer. So that being said, my regimen, my daily regimen, there are 2 very different regimens, but again, this is the common denominator. No matter what I'm doing to my hair, I'm going to use the KTC. But here's what I do if I want the defined look. What I'll do is, if I have time, I'm going to start off with Carol's daughter, Lisa's hair elixir. And I'll probably do this once a week, maybe to twice a week, depending on my time. But I told you, I use my leave-in, I use my little bottle from Hobby Lobby, my Squeezy bottle. So this product is in here right now. And I put this, saturate my whole scalp with this, and then I massage my scalp and let it sit for about 30 minutes. So I'm doing circular massaging to the scalp for a good 1 to 2 minutes, and then I let it sit for 30 minutes so it can penetrate the hair shaft. Then, so my hair is totally oily and full of just oil. I then go into the shower and I use my Kinky-curly Come Clean, which is a clarifying shampoo, to get all that product out of my hair. After that, I will put in some Not Today conditioner, and then I bathe. Then once I finish bathing, I rinse out the conditioner, I step out of the shower, and I immediately go for the KTC. Now, I told you I had to keep this in the refrigerator. I do that for a reason. When you rinse your hair out, you're supposed to rinse it out in cold water so that you close the cuticle shafts. I can't do it. It's too cold. Why would I want my whole body freezing cold? I just can't. So I won't do it. When I rinse my hair out the final time, it's with warm water. By this being cold, this does 2 things. Number one of the ingredients in here, which I'm not going to tell you because I told you have to go to see KimmayTube to get this. One of the ingredients in here, I prefer it to be refrigerated. So that's why I keep it in there, because I keep this for a week or 2. Number 2, this is already made and formulated to be pH balanced to close your cuticles. Well, if it's in the refrigerator and it's cold, that being cold is what I need to close those cuticles. So I put a whole lot. I'm very liberal with this, and I just squirted like a big glop, and I kind of rub it on both my hands to get it saturated, and I just pat it in, and then I rub it through. So now remember, I told you before in a prior video, for the Kinky-curly to work to its best potential, you want to use only the Kinky-curly products. So after I've used the KTC, I go back with the Not Today, and I put maybe a quarter amount in my hand, and I cover all of this product with the Not Today. That way I'm kind of tricking my hair to think, or I'm tricking the curling custard to think that I'm only using the Not Today. And then I use Not Today. So that's for the defined look. And then for my last thing, spray bottle. I spray my head wherever I need to, mostly around the edges. And kind of show you what's going on here. And I will define curls. And today, just so you know, I'm not using the Kinky-curly. I literally just did my hair for this video. So I'm using the spiral spritz, which I told you I'm not really a fan of. And once it's gone, I will not be buying anymore. So we're going to pretend right now this is the custard, but I wasn't going to waste the custard because, again, I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just staying at home, but I want to do this video response. So I'll twist certain pieces again, and I'll just, so that there's some defined pieces in the front, and I'll stick them up. And then I also, remember I told you this is my best friend, I'll use this to kind of comb down the edges and kind of get those in order. So we're just, you know, just using that to sculpt the way I want my edges to look. Some people use gel and sculpt down fake baby hair, and I think that's so tacky and just so ghetto, so I don't do that. I actually have real baby hair. Ooh, did that come off negative? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But yeah, that's what I do. So I just comb my hair down, do what I gotta do, whoops. And see, once again, we have a little area right there that's kind of like woo-woo. So we're gonna just grab some of that hair. We're just gonna spray it with water. And water is just like your best friend, seriously it is. And normally I would apply some custard to that if this was second day hair, just around the edges. And then we just stick it in there. So we have those defined pieces around here, and we have the hair that's laid down. So that's it. That is one regimen for me. So again, if I want the defined look, and again, you have to visualize this because I'm not using that product right now. I haven't washed my hair for the day. I'm not going anywhere, so there's no need. So this is just, again, this is just the spritz, and I don't like it because it makes my hair feels so hard right now, and it doesn't feel that way if I use the custard. And you can see it's not that defined, but yeah. So, and also, but you know, this is a good way to show you my hair. See how this hair over here is just wavy? Whereas the hair in the back is more curly. I just think that's funny. But yeah, hopefully I've answered your question. And I'll do another video for my other regimen so you can see to get that softer look. And next time I'll probably use the right products when I do the presentation, so you'll see that actual product and what it represents. So until next time, talk to you later, YouTube. Have an awesome day. Holla!